Hello, fellow travellers, humans, psychics, mediums, people, whoever you are. Thanks for joining me. I'm Steve Bradshaw, and I'm going to take you through the secret to spiritual success. That was a mouthful. Okay, the secret is do nothing. And you're going to say, what? Are you talking sense here? Are you cracking up? Well, each day we're told that we have to do something to achieve something. But in a lot of cases, our thoughts and ideas are really just trying to let go of our blocks, our sabotaging, what we're holding on to, our fears, our worries. But then the problem is we're tapping into and feeding that which is stuck on the body. And so when we play our part, when we enjoy life, we tap into the universe. So we tap into the love and support. So the first thing you should do each day is have clarity on what it is that brings success. If you don't know what is success, then how can you achieve it? How can you implement it? So first thing that you must do is do nothing. Because, like sit in silence, the minute that you just sit there and allow your thoughts and ideas and allow all the information to come through, which always happens first thing in the morning because the body's trying to release the negativity trapped in the body. So, how do you do nothing? Get your cup of tea or your coffee or whatever you feel and just sit there. You only need to do it for 30 seconds or a minute. And every idea or every thought that comes to you, you imagine putting in a box. Now, if it feels right in your heart, the idea that's come through, it might be from your soul. So then what I do is I imagine that it's a seed and I plant it in the ground and I nourish and love it. And I know that eventually it will grow without any effort, without me doing anything. It automatically grows. Now, this is the secret, really, is that when we do things automatically, they're often our part. They're often our path to success. Because that is what we're meant to do. And so we have aligned ourselves to automatically do it. And this is the oneness. This is the connection. But first of all, we need to allow the flow of this energy. We need to get the mind, the body, and the soul aligned. Now, the quickest way to do that is to let go of stuff or to stop sabotaging or stop focusing on that which stops the flow in life. Stops us from being successful. I know this is going to sound like the opposite, and it is. The universe is supporting you, loving you. It is giving you stuff, but because of free will and choice, you may not take it on board. And because you feel it on the body more, the insecurities, the fears, the worries, your body will either reject the information, even good information. And so this little technique really gets you into what we call the zone. And it really gets you to understand your part to play or your passion, because you'll feel it. So just sit for 30 seconds to a minute on whatever ideas, thank your brain for the idea, and put it in a box. If it feels right in your heart, then you know that it's your path. Plant the seed. Keep doing this until eventually nothing comes through. Then when nothing comes through, because there's a lot more nothing in the world than there is something, and nothing makes up something, then you're in the automatic flow. Then you'll just automatically do what it is your path, because you have no resistance and blocks. You have no fears anymore. because they've gone. You've dealt with them by putting them in the box. Or if they're an idea for the future, or then you've planted the seed to allow them to grow. Because you might get an idea that comes back that's not fully formed, and so it needs to grow. It needs to build. And if you don't put it out or you fear it, then you're not going to experience it. If you don't do something about it, then it is just going to go on its merry way. And so small things will become big things. And that's where the success comes in. But to do nothing is to allow the automatic flow of it to automatically happen, which then you're aligned with the universe. And so you're moving from a little puddle back into the ocean that you've always been connected to, but for some reason you're focusing on being in the little pond. You're focusing on your limits. You're focusing on your worries and your fears that are stopping you from being or doing your dreams. So this little technique is amazing for those who are looking for their spiritual journey to work with. You automatically know in your heart what you should be doing. And by doing that, you will find success comes a lot easier, because you've not got the things that stops you. You're not sabotaging your life. You're not attracting people with always thinking of the negative thoughts or the negatives or the lacks, which is passed by your brain, because at some point you created this lack in the body through stress, through fear, through worry. You've held on to that energy, and energy is everlasting. Energy is always flowing. Like water, it's always flowing. And even when you put a dam there, eventually the water finds another way to get round the dam and carry on flowing. So that's what you've got to do. The silence in the music makes the music. And so you don't have to do anything. If you want to make the music, that's fine. Plant the seed to learn, to be connected to the universe, to be connected to all, to learn how to make music. That's the excitement of it all. And when you find that you do more of what is your path, or what spiritually ignites you, or you enjoy, then you find that more success comes from that. Why? Because you have no limits. You have no blocks. You're not stopping yourself anymore, which is what happens with free will and choice sometimes. And our lack of thoughts. Half the things you haven't done in life is because you personally have stopped yourself from doing it. And this is a hard one, because everybody blames everybody else, and everybody looks to every other reason why, and even gets themselves ill before they sing, before they do a performance, so that if they don't achieve, then they don't feel so bad. But that's limiting yourself. If you had an amazing voice, would you put something on your voice to stop it from hearing its best voice because you were worried about whether, because the more you worry about singing, you then get, you tighten your larynx, and the best time is when you're enjoying it, when you're relaxed. And this is what I say. So get yourself into the nothing. And I know that's going to be hard, because a lot of you can say, well, my brain's overthinking. Yes, it's overthinking because it's had days and days of build-up of stuff trapped on the body that you've not dealt with or got rid of or done something about. Even put 2 boxes out. Write whatever comes into your head and put it into the box that you feel. The box for dreams and growing and success, and the dreams and the box for letting go of the blocks, the sabotage, the stuff that's on your body that's stopping you from flowing. And then the universe will deal with that. And the universe will find more peace in your life. Because why? Because then you're focused on what is success and not what it's not.